Hello, welcome to another video on the channel. How's it going? I started posting daily shorts, so if you want to see that, go see that. And follow me on Twitch if you're interested in some gaming content. Anyway, speaking of games, there's this new game called Palworld, which has been described to me as Pokemon with guns. So like, if you had Pikachu in Fortnite, except it's allegedly AI and unoriginal, and it steals designs not only from Pokemon, but from like fake Pokemon designs from fans. So it's a bit problematic. Allegedly, that's all I know. I haven't played the game, I will not play the game, I'm not interested. If I want guns, I play Fortnite. If I wanted Pokemon with guns, I would just email Pokemon and be like, put Pikachu in Fortnite. So what I thought that I would do is look through some Palworld designs and see if they remind me of Pokemon, because I've seen like 2 or 3 on Twitter and I was immediately like, that's a Luxray. I know that one, that's a Luxray. So I found Palworld's wiki page with all the Pals. The first one is called Lamball. So let's see. Oh, that's a Wooloo. Wooloo, but on 2 legs. 4 legs bad, 2 legs good. That's the philosophy of Palworld, apparently. Drops wool. Yeah, that's great. I have my laptop down here, so that's why I'm looking down. I mean, I have my PC literally right there, but the angle would have to be like that. I'm like, I feel like this is a bit better. Now we have Chikipi. I guess that's their Pikachu. It looks like a chicken. Okay, that's one that I would say isn't stolen from Pokemon because we don't have a chicken Pokemon. I do have to say that one's a bit cute. Chikipi is a bit cute. I do love cute little chickens. And we have Leaf Monk. Okay, looks like Leafeon mixed with a Pikachu clone. Interesting, right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Leaf Monkeyon. Fox Sparks. I do have to say I like the name. Okay, the closest that we would have would be Vulpix/Ninetales, but I do have to say this one doesn't look like a Pokemon. I'll give you that one, Palworld. This one doesn't look like a Pokemon. It just looks like a fox that's on fire. Yep, okay. Next we have Quack. Sounds like something else. I'm guessing it's a duck. Oh yeah, that's a duck. Looks like a mix of Psyduck and that one duck from Gen 5. Ducklet! Aha, it's a duck! Yeah, it looks like that. And then some ears. I didn't realize ducks had ears, but I guess Palworld is teaching me biology. Sparkit. Yeah, at first glance, I don't think of a specific Pokemon. Maybe Electabuzz because of the stripes, but the shape isn't at all similar to that, so I'll give you that one. You can have that one. Pansy. Oh my god, monkey! First glance, it could remind you of Simisage, Pansage, the smaller one. Although this one isn't as ugly, so I do have to give them that. How many of them are there? Oh, there's a lot of them. Over 100. I guess we'll skip some. Ruby! Pokemon Ruby. That's a fox Ponyta with a weird tail. But also a deer with a bow. I do have to say there's not a Pokemon like it, so I'll give them that. Pengulet? Oh, that's a Piplup now. Although I do have to say it doesn't really look like a Piplup, it's just confirmation bias on my side. Penking. Probably evolved Pengulet. Okay, now that's something that their AI made up by itself without the help of Pokemon. Jolthog, that's probably a Jolteon. Oh no, it's a hedgehog. Okay, that's cute. Electric Shaman. I could get behind that actually. This one's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Electric is my favorite type. Jolthog. I should have gotten that from Hedgehog, Jolthog. Next we have Jolthog Crystal. Stands for crystal, maybe? Oh yeah, it's an ice type Shaman. Shaman was actually my first event Pokemon ever in Pokemon Y for the 20th anniversary, so love that. Then we have Gamos. That's a C-Dot mixed with a Dido. T-Fant. That's a Phanpy as T. Reminds me of that one Animal Crossing character, BRB. See that? That's T-Fant. So now not only they're stealing from Pokemon, they're stealing from Animal Crossing too. Allegedly, I don't know. Depresso. Oh, that's me. They're stealing from me now. Now that's a pre-evolved Meowstic. Forgot its name, but that's that. And we have Kremis. If that's a Milcery, I will go insane. It's not, it's an Eevee. Oh my god, it's a Cloud Eevee. No, that's cute. Pokemon, you should go and steal right back and make a flying type Eevee. Unless that's a fake mon design from a fan, then don't steal it because we don't want any more art theft. Daydream. Oh, interesting. Reminds me of a sheep from somewhere, but not Pokemon. Probably another Sun and Rio character. Nox. Now that's an Eevee. That's an evolution. I do have to say it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I do like this one, yeah. I do have to be honest. But it's an Eevee. That's why I like it. Then we have Fuddler. That's a Drillbur. If Drillbur was cute and more brown instead of gray. That's great. Kilamari. Now that's Inkay, that's definitely Inkay. Mao. Sounds like meow. Oh, it's a cat, yeah. Okay. I do have to say, it does remind me of a Pokemon, so that's great. Crystal Meow. Okay. No, I mean, it's just a cat. I have a cat at home. It's interesting how some pals have two versions. I guess like a normal type and like a normal version and then a Alolan version. Celeray? A water Celebi, bet. Oh, it's a Mantine, but flying? It looks like it has wings, so it can fly. Palworld designs definitely are interesting. What can I say? Dire Howl? No, that's an awful name. Oh, it's a wolf. It's a Lycanroc. It's Midnight Form Lycanroc if Midnight Form Lycanroc had some white elements and wasn't 4 feet. 4 legs. Quad pedal. Taco. Do they talk? Yeah, okay. Now that's a bird. That's a silly little bird. These guys may look harmless, but they have skills for exploding. Oh god, self-exploding bird? I do have to say, Pokemon don't have that. Floppy, now that's me. It's cute. I do have to say, it's really cute. I don't know why it's grass type though, because it's pink. It reminds me of something, but I can't say. Now we have Mozzarina, so that's an Italian mozzarella pizza Pokemon. Oh, it's a cow. We do have a cow Pokemon, but I do have to say it doesn't look anything like this, so I'll give them that. I do like the name. I do like the name. Risla. You know what that looks like? Lilligant, but evil. Yeah. It's just me reviewing Palworld, I guess. Hangyu. God, dear lord, what is that? Oh, I hate its fingers. I hate it. At least it's not a Pokemon. Mosanda. Now that's Pancham. Pancham looks a bit angry. This one's just scared. Woolipop. Oh, that's interesting. It's cotton candy. Looks like Wooloo mixed with Furfrou. That's what that is. Malpaca. If that's an alpaca, that's great. Oh, now that's something. You can ride pals? Damn, okay. I don't like it that much, but I do like the idea of an alpaca Pokemon, so feel free to steal it, Pokemon. Oh, now that's a furry Xerneas. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I won't even try. That's a... What's that Pokemon called? Deerling evolved Sawsbuck. If Sawsbuck was magical, that's that. Nightwing. I'm pretty sure that's Batman's friend. Yeah, it's a bird. Bunny. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of... I'll insert it, but one time I drew a fairy type Pikachu and it was basically just Pikachu with the color scheme of Sylveon, and that's what that reminds me of. Like, obviously my design wasn't that unique because I'm not a designer. I just drew whatever. But this looks really similar to what I drew. Like, from the top of my head, it might not, but from my memory, there's an association there. Did I ever post that anywhere? Let me see my Instagram. I need to make sure that it didn't steal from me. Okay, I never actually posted it, so I'm safe. I'm safe. Right, Rebunny. Inspired by Sylveon, definitely. Incineram. Incineroar. I see a connection already. Okay, it doesn't look like an Incineroar, but it looks like something else. I've definitely seen a Pokemon like that before, with that face, but I can't tell. My memory card is all filled up, so the recording cut off. Don't know where, but I have to empty it out. So I'm just filming this outro real quick. Let me know what you think about Palworld. Do you think they copied Pokemon? Like, yeah, I do, allegedly, but I do. My opinion. Yeah. Let me know what your favorite one is though, or if you're playing, or if you're not playing. And like and subscribe, and I hope this turns out okay. But I'll see you next time. Bye!